Got two of these booster bundles. I put them into one, so let's see if we get anything. And again, not sponsored by Target, but I did get these at Target again. And these are the last ones that are available. And it's just because I was looking into what the best cards are right now. And it's a $100 Clefairy card. I think it's a Clefairy card. It's something that I'm not the biggest fan of. And this is why, even if you look on something like TCG Trader, if you get a booster pack, maybe it's, so these are standard, $4.99 per booster pack. But you can get these for like $5.21, which is kind of like out there compared to other packs that are going for much higher, maybe even double what their initial value is. But that's just kind of like why, like, yeah, people aren't really going for these just because there's not huge hitters inside here. I mean, it would be great to get that Clefairy, but even if I did get that Clefairy, it wouldn't be the best thing going on. But I'm always hopeful. I'm always hopeful, especially since the last few packs that we've gotten haven't been that great. I remember when we were opening up things like the promos for the Ultra Premium Collection, we were getting cards with that. And that was kind of saving us. And I think the last one, I got a, was it an IR or AR of a Volcanion? And that one turned out to be like a $20 card, which, I mean, that's great, but the thing is, like, for me, I like a card when it happens to be high value, but, I mean, that's always great, but I like it when it's a Pokemon that I like, when it's artwork that I like. If it's not that, then it's just something I'm not really interested in. So, you know, I may get that $20 card pool. I remember getting Piplup, one that's a very popular card right now, but it's not something that really draws my attention. So for that, it's just not a true hit for me. But again, opening up these cards at MSRP is one of the best things. Again, you're not feeding into scalpers, you're not feeding into like anything. You are just getting these cards, and if you happen not to get something, then it's not the biggest loss. I mean, I remember I was seeing my local shop around me charging $16 or $17 for a pack of prismatic evolution cards. The English set, not Trastal Festival, but the English set. And I was like, that is terrible. Like, for a $5 pack to be more than 3 times over that, and they were selling it and people were actually getting it, it's not something that I would recommend. And I'm glad we're kind of moving away from that because we actually have sets that aren't. Hi guys, how are you? We're actually getting sets that aren't extremely popular, like this set. Journey Together is not a huge set, but, you know, I would still be happy if we got something. Let's see exactly what we got. Hi guys, let's see exactly what we get here. I have no idea. All right, I'm tired of getting this card. So again, the background for me is I grew up when Pokemon cards were just coming out. They were fake Pokemon cards, and they always had this kind of like sticker look, and they never, like, this looks like a sticker. I don't know about you, but what do you guys think? I think it just looks completely like a sticker. Like, there's no texture, there's no nothing, it's just kind of weird. I am not the biggest fan of that. All right, we have 12 packs here in total, so we're going to see exactly what we get. Again, the top card is the Clefairy card for about 100. It is not like the most exciting card, so it's not something that I'm really going for, but this is all that's available. But I still think opening up something like this is fun. Opening up something at MSRP that we can kind of have fun with. And again, if we lose something, you know, it's not $15, it's not 20 bucks for a pack. It's just going to be the 5 that we paid. All right, let's see. Come on, we got to get something. Like, we really have to get something this time. And nothing. I got to ask, guys, what's the best card that you've gotten from Journey Together? Is it one of the high value cards, or is it something that maybe means a little bit more to you? I would say this is that set where it most likely is going to be there. because outside of that, there aren't really like too many hard hitters, but I don't know. I think we're kind of due for something here at this point. So let's see exactly what we get. I think out of the favorite things that I've seen available is, of course, we've had Mega Evolution Phantasmal Flames booster bundles available, and we've had, okay, we have a Lycanroc. The Lycanroc, okay, this is a Pokemon that I do not care for that much, but I believe the artwork is crisp. It's clear, it's beautiful, so I would consider this a hit, a hit for me. I do love it. Look at the way that the eye shines. It looks three-dimensional. It looks like that card, that Pokemon has a soul, and I always like seeing something like that. This is not a textured card, so for me, I love textured cards, but it is a beautiful artwork. And for me, I've gotten one of those, or I'm about to get one of those cases that you can put in the back of your phone, and I know this is nerdy, but I like putting my favorite cards in those, because what it does is it really sparks good communication. Somebody's just going to be like, oh wow, you like that Pokemon too, or you like this particular whatever, and it's just, it starts, because you know, in New York, I have my phone out, I'm paying for stuff, you know, I'm living life, but yeah, I think it'd be good. Dude, I hope I get something too. The Lycanroc is good. It's not a Pokemon I care about, but who knows? Who knows exactly what we can get here? Let's see. All right, we got another Lily's Pearl. All right, we got our first gold card. We have En's Zorak. This is the gold card that has been kind of around, and it's right before, you know, Mega Evolution has those beautiful gold cards, but these are gold cards, and it's a textured card too, so it's a beautiful, beautiful card. So I would say this is something that I would consider a hit over like the Clefairy, the one that's going for $100, but this is a beautiful card. Look at the way it just shines. We finally got a hit from Journey Together. Again, a Pokemon that I do not care the most about, and also I like this type of artwork where you can tell it's made by an artist, but this, it still looks nice. It looks a little bit CGI to me, but it looks beautiful, and I'm happy to have it. We finally got something good from Journey Together. It just took a long while. Look at how beautiful that looks like. All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 left. So we just hit the halfway point because we had 12 packs in total. I really hope that we get something here. I wish I was looking at the, I mean, I guess the high value cards in this set, because I'm a little bit curious to see exactly what we would have, but that just takes too long. I just like to open these up. Honestly, most of the times I just open up these off stream, but I like doing these on stream because it adds a little bit extra. Let's see if we get something here. All right, so we have our Shuppet, we have our Clink, and if I had to guess, I don't think it's anything. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I could see the shine of the regular card behind it. It just means that we got nothing. But let's see. 5 packs left. I'm hoping we get something here. All right. Let's go. Let's look. Let's see exactly what this is. What if we pull another gold card? By the way, does anybody know the value of En's Zorak? Because I don't. It's something I have to look like after the fact. But let's see. And also, are there multiple gold cards in this set? Let's see. We have... All right, let's see. All right, we got a Reshiram. Again, another non-textured card. Underwhelming. EXs that don't have texture on it are extremely underwhelming to me. And I have so many of these, and they just feel like, you know, if you're swinging for a home run, which is a true hit, and instead you maybe get like one base run in basketball, in baseball. It's just like not exactly what you were looking for. It's good to get a hit, but it's not the home run that you're looking for. And I always feel kind of robbed when I get something like that instead of something where I could have gotten something completely different. So let's see here. All right. I think I've spoiled myself because the thing is, like, you can probably see through the shine of the cards what we're going to get back there, which is why I'm trying to hold these, like, nice and tight. But immediately when you see, like, the shine around it, you know it's going to be a regular holographic card and not, like, that true hit. I mean, things could be better. Things could be worse. It's been a dry spell before that gold card. Again, we're going to take a look at that one again, but... oh no, these are stuck. Yeah, let's see exactly what we have. By the way, if you hear a football game in the background, that's the Ravens-Steelers football game playing, where it's been an interesting game. Last game of the regular season is already here, but I decided to stay inside and be here with you guys, opening up this pack. Also, it's cold and I didn't want to be outside. I hate when cards stick together. All right, let's see. A Lowland Golem, Cling Clank, another reverse, Lily's Riombi, Ribombi. I can never pronounce that one correctly. All right, we're down to our last two packs. Let's see what we can get. The next time that I go to Target, I am going to hope. Also, they said they get things on Mondays at some Targets here. So I may check back, particularly the one in Tribeca. They said they get them on Mondays. And the thing is, I know when I put these in streams and say, you know, things are available at this time and not, like, people will probably just go and, like, snipe them. But at least for that, at Target, you're only allowed to get, like, 2 SKUs per product. So it kind of limits people, like, you know, getting absolutely everything. So that's why I'm a little bit more comfortable saying it. But if you're a kid looking for cards, like, just go and get a card, you know, go and get a couple packs. It's always fun. We have a Dunsparce. Another one of the, we pulled one of these last time. Don't these cards just kind of look a little bit basic? Like, they don't have any life to them. They're just the Pokemon that happens to be there. Like, it's great. I love textured cards. Again, I love textured cards. I love just feeling them. It's kind of weird to say that, but, and I don't know, underwhelming art. It just looks, this particular one looks very plain too. So, all right, we are down to our last pack. If I had to guess, and this may be terrible for the stream, I would guess we get nothing in this because I've begun starting to feel what an American pack has. I felt this one was a little bit lighter than others. So in that case, I would consider there not to be a textured card, but I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Weighing Japanese packs, of course, if you have a little, like a weigher, you can weigh them, but literally I've gotten a little bit good enough to feel how they feel in the hand. So we have a Pelipper, we have a Cramorant, and we have an Among Us. So yeah, we did get an EX card, but it was not a textured card, and I think I could feel that. I'd like to say that I could feel that, but let's go down and see exactly what we got. We will be looking at that gold card. So we got the Among Us EX. We got the Dunsparce EX full art. We got the Reshiram EX, no texture on this one. We got En's Zoroark, which is, I think it's by far the hit of this entire stream, and I'm really, really happy with that. From that angle, it looks so crisp and beautiful. The green on his hair kind of melds into the goldness of it, giving this kind of like greenish gold look, which I think looks beautiful. I'm trying to get this at a good angle and also not blurred. I think that is a beautiful looking card. Let's get back there. What do you guys think? Zorak is not one of my favorite Pokemon, but it is great to have this. I would say that Lycanroc is the best artwork that we pulled this time around. It is not a Pokemon that I care too much about, but I think it looks like it is hunting something. Also, you can see, oh, there's the what's that Pokemon? The Rockruff. So it's like a baby Rockruff with the adult protecting it or hunting or just thinking of it. That's a beautiful look because it tells a story. I love cards that tell a story. Yeah, I don't like cards that don't tell a story. They look a little bit too basic and plain, but this tells a story, and I'm happy we got it. And finally, we got another Ionis Belly Bolt. We've gotten a lot of these ones, and again, this one in particular looks always a little bit washed out. Like, look at how crisp this one looks like. Look at how crisp even the gold card looks like. And then when you get this, it just kind of feels like it has like a weird filter over it where it's never truly crisp. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this stream, or if you're watching after the fact. But yeah, don't forget, guys, Target has begun carrying more Pokemon cards in stores. And again, not sponsored by them, but I just noticed it, a few weeks ago. So I hope you guys get to go and maybe open up a couple packs or get really what you want. And I hope the scalpers don't get anything of what they want. I love opening cards up at MSRP. It just hurts when you have to pay extra for this. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.